Hello everything! Welcome to the very first episode of Interview Not Review, the series where I don't review games, I interview them. Not the developers, but their games. Because if anyone knows how they play, it's the games themselves. I am your host German Peter, and in this very first episode, I'd like to introduce my very first ever guest, Open Fortress! Round of applause please! Open Fortress is a free Team Fortress 2 source mod that uses the base game and takes it into an exciting and new direction. Yo. So Open Fortress, tell me, what makes you so special compared to all the other TF2 mods out there? You like TF2? Yes. You know Quake 3 Arena or Unreal Tournament? I do know them, yes? Yeah, I'm like that. And? Well, I'm mostly free-for-all deathmatch. You spawn randomly in a map, and then you have to find weapons to kill all the other enemies, and then you win. Or you lose. Yes, I know what Quake 3 is like, but what's so special about it? I make it look like TF2. Yeah, that's great, I love that art style a lot, but there's gotta be more to it. Don't know what to tell you, dude, I'm just an arena shooter. Look, work with me here. This is your interview. I'm asking you to tell me what makes you so great. What are your strongest points? Alright, well, there's a lot of weapons that are very satisfying to use. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. What kind of weapons are those? Like a weapon that creates a black hole and sucks enemies in? Or maybe some sort of boomerang weapon? Oh, maybe one that shoots acid and you can use it to destroy parts of the level. What? No. There's a couple of shotguns, a couple of machine guns, some rocket launchers, grenade launcher, so on. Alright, you're losing me here again. This is just the standard FPS arsenal you see in literally every other video game. Are there any special weapons of any kind? Well, there's a chainsaw, lightning gun, BFG. Oh wow, what's next? A railgun? Well, how'd you know? These are just ripped from other games. Alright, look. This is the very first episode and you're my very first guest. You're supposed to make a grand entrance. You know, show people something exciting and innovative. Let's forget the weapons, they're not everything. What else do you have to offer? Oh, movement definitely. Movement is really satisfying. You move very quickly, jumping is fun, there's bounce pads on some maps, and you can also rocket jump of course. It's very fast-paced combat. Alright, yeah, good movement, that's a big plus. You can also bunny hop by just holding down spacebar and gain a lot of speed doing so. It's really fun hopping around maps like that. Alright, so building on the base formula and improving it, that's great. What else is there? Like wall climbing, hook shots, inverted gravity, portals? No, you run and you jump and you shoot. Feels good to do that. You know, maybe movement isn't everything either. I'm sure there's something that makes you stand out. The art style's pretty good. Like I said earlier, I have the same cartoony art style of Team Fortress 2. So if you like how that game looks and feels, you'll feel right at home. But taking things from TF2 doesn't make a game unique in itself. You have to do more than that, no? Well, we didn't just take stuff from TF2, we also had the textures, models for the new maps, the weapons, the characters. It sounds pretty good too, there's a lot of new sound effects, new music in the style of TF2's soundtrack, and voice acting. The mercenary character that you play as even sounds like someone right out of TF2, he has the same like weird type of personality, you know? Aha! Finally something I can work with. It sounds like you exist in the Team Fortress 2 universe and you expand it by doing so. Like, there's more to the world of TF2, something we can't experience when playing that, but only when playing you. So no matter which one you play, you get to see something new. It adds something to both games in a way. What else is there? Well, I also offer up a lot of customizability when it comes to character design. You can select different hats, masks, glasses, shirts, pants, and so on. Oh, and you can also change the color palette of your character and even the respawn animation. So you unlock these cosmetics with money, or by leveling up, or... Oh, no. You just have everything from the get-go. You can't even level up, like, what's the point of that? You just hop in a random server, kill a few dudes, and then you hop back out. Did I mention the game had bunny hopping? Haven't really played many games that do that lately. Most games these days just use cosmetics and weapon upgrades as a reward for putting time into them, but this gives you access to everything from the beginning. It's like the reward is playing the game itself, yes. Just playing the game. So, tell me more about these servers. How long are the wait times? What do you mean, like loading into the map or? No, I mean like how long does matchmaking take? There's no matchmaking. You just open up the server browser and select whatever server you want to play on. You know, like in TF2. There's no matchmaking? But how can I play with people of my skill level? You're not gonna. But then how am I gonna improve at the game? By playing the game? Didn't we just talk about this? Like I said earlier, it's mostly just deathmatch, so the best player wins. If you want to lose less often, you're gonna have to get better at the game. I mean, you don't have to play against everyone if you don't want to. There's not just free-for-all deathmatch, there's also team deathmatch. Yeah, you mentioned game modes. What are those? Aside from those, a couple. Capture the Flag, Infection, Gun Game, Instagib, and pretty much all the TF2 game modes. Oh yeah, and there's even an all class where you can play as all the TF2 classes in Deathmatch. But those are just game modes that exist in other games. There's nothing unique about... Wait, Infection? Like, zombie mode? Yeah, you fight against zombie hordes, and if you get killed, you become a zombie yourself. So just like in TF2. Oh, you know it? Yeah, I remember. I also remember Instagib. I love Instagib in shooters. What's gun game? Well, you start with one weapon, and when you kill enemies, you get a different weapon, and then you cycle through all the weapons. You know, like in Counter-Strike or Fistful of Frags. Fistful of Frags? I love that game. I used to play it for hours, years ago. You okay there? Yeah, just getting nostalgic, I guess. Okay, sorry, back on track. What other things are there that we didn't talk about? Well, I'm just a TF2 mod made by a bunch of TF2 fans. They're working really hard and they're still adding new things. You could do an interview next week and I could tell you something entirely new. Oh yeah, did you know why I'm called Open Fortress? No, why is that? Well, I'm open source, baby. As open as can be. Anyone can look at my source code and modify me however they want. And that's even reflected in the game itself. I mean, you get to customize your character however you want. You even get access to all the weapons while playing, so it's up to you what you want to do with that. And isn't that kind of in the spirit of Team Fortress as well? I mean, that entire series is based on modded games. Quake, Half-Life, Half-Life 2. I guess it is. Oh, another thing, the community's pretty great. They have a Discord where the developers chat with all the members and all that. I mean, when your game is all about community servers, you kinda need that, don't you think? Community? What's that? Oh, nothing. It's just something that kinda got left behind in recent games. Even in TF2. But, you still didn't answer my question though. What makes you so special? Nothing. I'm just an arena shooter that looks like TF2. Don't you like that? Yeah, I do. Well, I think I do a pretty good job at being an arena shooter, don't you think? Yes, but what makes you so special? Do you like bread? Of course, I eat it every day. There's many types of bread out there. Black bread, white bread, rye bread, multigrain bread. They're all unique in their own ways, but at the end of the day, it's just bread. And yet, you still eat it every day. What are you trying to say? Does every game have to be something unique and life-changing in order to be good? I don't do much, but what I do well. And if you like what I do, then what else do you need? If you like arena shooters like Quake or Unreal Tournament, give me a shot, you'll be satisfied. If not, it's probably not gonna win you over. But does it have to? I guess not. I'm just a callback to a different era, but with a modern touch. I didn't change the formula by adding different heroes with different abilities. There's no unlocks, no perks, no level up, it's all free and available from the beginning. I'm just an arena shooter that looks and feels like TF2, and that's all I need to be. Anything else you wanted to ask? No, I just have to think for a bit. Oh, because then I have a question. What's that? Why is there straw? And that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank you very much for the interview and all people at home for watching. If you have any suggestions for games you would like me to interview, then please do write them down in the comments. For now, however, I'd like to thank my patrons, specifically One Truma, 404, Korm, Critical Flaw, Frozen Spaghetti, House, Hunter Slasher, Jacob Larson, Ken Wiedeser, Miki Googler, Oleg Andrev, Shuri, Sprinklehan, This Sad Boo, Tommy Hastu, and unfortunately, not as always anymore, Xenomite. Thank you so much for supporting me and my channel, it really means a lot. But for now, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, have a wonderful day, and goodbye.
Hey, it's Kitilla, the audio editor for this video. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting Peter. If you'd like, you can visit my channel for music-related stuff, like covers and remixes done with vocal synthesis. It's fine if you don't, I'm not forcing anyone to do so. Anyway, have a great day everyone!